Hi there, Phil again. So this tip is about paths. Now paths might seem a mundane sort of a topic, not really all that interesting, simply a way of getting from A to B on your property. However, they can be so much more than this. For example, some of my paths here combine with sitting areas or lead one towards an attractive destination. This particular one that I'm standing on is the front path that leads to my front door. Made of these attractive terracotta tiles, means that it fits in with the Mediterranean ambience that I've introduced to my property. Care with design and preparation and construction is actually very useful to you. I'm going to run over several of the aspects about paths, and I hope you enjoy this journey. Paths are of course critical in providing safe and convenient access to the different parts of the garden. They can also help to tie your overall landscape design together. Paths can lead the eye towards viewpoints, such as artworks or an attractive patio. In the latter case, if you use the same material for the path as the patio paving, you will achieve a better link or integration between the elements. A path can provide a visual connection toward more distant garden areas, either visible or unseen. This provides an enticing promise of adventure and discovery. This is consistent with the Japanese landscaping tradition of a stroll garden, which unfolds as you walk through it. If you have only a small property, this prospect may be purely illusory, the path simply leading to a shrubbery. However, an impression of spaciousness will have been created. Integrate paths with other landscaping elements, such as transition points or a pergola, creating a seamless linkage between features. To ensure this, the path surface should be compatible with that of the patio or other hard surfaces. Some points regarding design and construction. Key paths, such as to the front door or outdoor living area, should have a generous width, at least 1.2 metres, 4 feet, to allow 2 people to walk side by side. This path that I'm standing on is actually 1.8 metres wide, or 6 feet. An ample width for people to stroll up and down on. Paths can be straight or curved depending on the chosen style for your garden. A formal garden usually suggests straight paths. An informal one suits gentle curves. Gently curving paths create an illusion of greater space. Make curves generous. When in place and viewed from ground level, they will appear tighter than on a plan view. One useful way of designing the layout is to lay out the line of a proposed winding path with a garden hose, then to give the hose a tug to reduce the sharpness of the angles. This will create a more natural impression. Avoid abrupt right angles or sudden changes in level, as these create a risk of falls, a major cause of garden injuries. A sloping path greatly increases the risk of slipping, so it pays to lay non-slip surfaces which allow for easy maintenance. It can be a good idea to camber the path, which will redirect surface water onto lawns or gardens. If paths are raised 2 to 3 centimetres, 1 inch above the lawns, drainage from the path is enhanced, without the ability to mow the lawn being affected. In any case, the surface of lawns gradually increases in height over time, owing to the build-up of organic matter. When I laid this lawn just over 10 years ago, I did do that. I actually prepared the surface of the lawn about 1 inch or 2 to 3 centimetres below the surface of this path. People thought it was a little bit odd at the time. They said, "Why have you put it so low?" There was an obvious difference in level. But now that the lawn has developed and been mown for a number of years, it is actually the same height. If the path is made from large pavers, you can stagger them in places such as corners to add interest and to integrate the path with the vegetation. Patches of garden can be included between pavers to increase this impression. With paths constructed from hard elements, ensure that they have a seamless edging. This looks crisp and is lower maintenance. However, a natural bark path can simply merge with the mulch in an adjacent garden. So I hope that you found this tip useful. I did all my paths on this property from scratch after I bought the property. I've been able to integrate them with my landscape concepts, and particularly to create the feel of the property, which I desired to be of a Mediterranean nature. If you found this tip of interest, don't forget to press the like button and also subscribe if you haven't done so, and share this with other people if you think that they would find this of interest. And of course, as always, thank you very much for watching this through to the end.